Okay, so Peggy, you talked a lot about preparing and finding good trades that will give you the opportunities that you want. It's not just leaving it up to the market like a lot of people think it is, that they're out of control with what happens or what opportunities there are. So, would you mind sharing what kind of preparation and homework that you do to give yourself the best chance you have when you actually come in to trade in the morning?
Sure, and you're really right about that because if you're not prepared, and I've been there, it's like the market opens up, ding, 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 and you're in a deer in a headlight. And I don't like that. So I start on the weekends, a top-down approach. I want to know the market trend. I look at the indices on monthly, weekly, daily time frames. Then I scroll down and I also want to know the sectors. Where's the money flow going? Which sectors are in place? And I like to see the rotation. For instance, the first part of the rally of 2013 was led by the safe plays, the utilities, the dividend plays, and it wasn't until the second half that we saw rotation into more risk-on, the financials, the technology, things like that. And now, interesting, the past week, I've seen, and everybody's talking about, by studying these sectors, you see rotation away from the utilities. I mean, they've gotten hammered. Mm-hmm. And other, even real estate, the REITs. There's reasons for that, but it's not my job to know why. It's to be on top of it. And then you can, what a good trader would have, I would suggest in each sector, you go down depending on your criteria of volume. I want at least so much volume and liquidity in it. Pick a couple stocks within each sector, like for the REITs, SPGs, Simon Property Groups. That was a really good one on the tear. And then you could play the downside when things turn. You know, financials. Maybe you're to include like a Goldman Sachs or maybe a regional bank. But pick a couple in each sectors so you are familiar with that. And then after I do get an idea of what's moving, and figure out which stocks in the sector that's moving, I like to go and run scans, read them, and, they are programmed, it's proprietary, but they're programmed for different setups that have been high probability in the past of all good technical setups. And then I combine that with some option strategies too, reading options. And also, I also look on a daily basis is, well, what moved that day? You know, where was the volume going in and out? I think that's important. That's usually what my watch list is. And then I have a setup during the next trading day. I'm looking at those. They don't always work, but sometimes they do. More times than not, they will, part of them a bull or bear list.